Social media is mad at John Steenhuisen, but is it justified? Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the News in 5. I'm your host, Emilio. Thanks for tuning in. So the DA leader, John Steenhuisen, was at an anti-crime rally in the Gauteng area. He gave a speech, and a portion of that speech was tweeted out or posted on X, and it has some people on X going absolutely berserk. What did Panyaza Lesufi do? He took your tax money to buy ill-fitting PEP Stores uniforms for untrained cadres and pretended that they were crime wardens. What kind of person pulls a drunkard out of a shebeen, gives him a uniform and a weapon, and then unleashes them onto a community? And like I said, some people seem to be very offended by this tweet or post.
Emotional damage.
But what exactly is John talking about? You may remember last year that Premier Lesufi hired 6,000 crime prevention wardens. Funny thing is that at the time, social media was making fun of those wardens, and Lesufi himself had to come out and basically beg people to stop making fun of the wardens. Fast forward a bit, and the crime wardens are in the news again for all the wrong reasons. From assaulting officers to writing off 22 BMWs. There's your tax money hard at work. Later, it also comes out that none of these wardens had sufficient training, at least not training that was at the SAPS standard, and that's already not a high standard. And according to a Daily Maverick source, the only people who got the job were ANC members. And these are just some of the issues with these wardens. So at the time, it was fine to make fun of the uniforms. At the time, it was fine to fat shame. And at the time, it was fine to make fun of the training. I mean, we all remember this video.
Yes, push. All right in that. Come on. Omote. Omote! I'm proud of you. Come on now. Omote, I'm proud of you, leadership. Come on.
And at the time, it was fine to point out that these wardens might be more harmful to the society than good. This is something that ActionSA pointed out. This is something that even the EFF pointed out. Action Society also pointed it out. But for some reason, when John Steenhuisen makes a sarcastic comment on it, well, now that's just where the line is drawn.
Cry babies.
And I know what some of you guys are going to say, oh, but he did it in a racist way, or there's racist undertones. First of all, he was talking about the cadres. Did you guys miss that? He wasn't talking about South Africans. He didn't say all South Africans go to shebeens and are drunkards. No, he was talking specifically about the ANC cadres, or cadres, or however you want to pronounce it. And since when are we defending the ANC cadres or cadres? And some of you got really mad because he mentioned shebeen and PEP. I shop at PEP sometimes. I'm not offended by it. And I've been to a shebeen once or twice in my life. Still not offended. A shebeen is not an offensive word. And about the drunkards comment, yeah, the ANC cadres probably are drunkards because we all know how much the ANC can spend at a party. Again, John wasn't talking about all South Africans. He was talking about the ANC cadres specifically and what Lesufi did, allegedly. The PEP comment was just him making fun of the uniforms because they look cheap. And again, there's nothing wrong with things being cheap at PEP. That's why some of us go to shop there. As I said, I shop there. And listen, I know that there's a lot of hate on the DA, and I don't mean to come across like I'm defending John or the DA. I have my issues with them too. But I just find it laughable that all the wokies of X and social media and all the social justice warriors want to pounce on a statement where there is no racism, but they're looking for it so hard, and they're blinded by their own warped ideologies that they can't see the actual problem. Lesufi hired people that put civilians at risk. That's the actual problem. That's what John was talking about. And I agree with John on that. I have a problem with the DA leader who happens to be white because he said something facetious about Lesufi and his crime wardens, but had no problem with the fat shaming. It makes me wonder that if Julius Malema had said the same thing, would the same people be having chest pains? But anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, ladies and gentlemen. I'd really like to know your thoughts on this one. If you enjoyed this content, you might enjoy these videos. Don't forget to leave a like on this video, share it far and wide, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I've got more content coming your way, and with all that being said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. I'll see you at the next one. Cheers.
Racist. What Steenhuisen just said is racist, plain and simple. He said, Lesufi.
Racist. What Dan Corder just said is racist. Why, you might ask? I don't know, because I don't like what he has to say, and I'm going to read into things too many times, and yes, then I'm going to try and get my job at the SABC renewed by pleasing my ANC overlords and talk bad about the opposition, because that is what I need to do. Oh, and I wear 3 beanies because, hey, I'm an attention whore. Yay.